now. Good boy. It's been so long, oh god. Like if you actually check like the last YouTube video, it's like been months. Jesus. I mean, technically last time I streamed, it was cut off because it crashed all of a sudden. And I didn't want to restart the stream, so I was like, phooey. See, so I just gotta do a quick little announcements to like other streams. Those. Come on, fine. I've waited too much good about it. Black. So yes, finally black. Bleh, bleh. Back. And I am sorry for being on for so long. Just some stuff happened. Actually, real quick, let me check. When was the last time I actually like uploaded? 4 months ago. Jesus, that was like. Yeah, that was like right before my classes were done. So, first of all, right now we're just clean the Pokedex a little bit. We still gotta clear that. Yeah, you would have thought I would have finished it, but then stuff came up. Like, but like, yeah, some stuff happened. We got a lot of stuff we could talk about. But for now, let's go ahead and get some time for people to get on the stream. And let's see, what was I doing here? Let's see, we got Disclops. We can do. Let's see, what have I done? Caught. Giving it food. Oh, well, right now, you know what you can do? Oh, sorry, I had a butt there. There we go, evolved Piplup. But yeah, no, yeah. So, where have I been? Like I said, I'm taking out life stuff. A lot of stuff that's kind of happened. I think, what have I not? What have I done? Besides, well, for one, graduating. I graduated from my college, my community college, with my bachelor, with my associates. Meaning pretty much I got the basics done. That was it. That's all I got done so far. Test. Okay, yeah, make sure my audio's capturing right. And you should have come on, but yeah, okay, I want to see my Pokemon. Let's go ahead and just put this Piplup back because I don't need it. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and also. Let's go ahead and just. Let's go ahead and just Anyway, so I'm trying to think. Let's see what happened. Oh, yeah, we could talk about my graduation. So about my graduation, it's like commencement. I forgot what exactly they call it. Like it's pretty much graduation, but like they called it something else. Like we call it commencement. It's like cool. So now what? So pretty much what happened was originally like this is pretty much like earlier this year. It's like back in May, I think. And so that's pretty much like they offered like we can either do it digitally, aka we'll send you like your thing in the mail and that's it, and we're done with it, or you can actually attend the actual commencement, like be there physically. I'm like, I was like, I don't know what to do, and Mom was like, well, I think your parents would like it, your dad and stepmom would like it if you actually went to it, and I'm like. That's pretty much her way of pretty much kind of saying, like, please actually go to it. I was like, fine. Guess I gotta. And so yeah, I went to the actual thing, of course. And what happened during that was that when I went to it, actually no, let's talk about a little bit of the beginning of that. So first things first, of course, I had to buy, of course, was of course the actual gown. Problem was, I had no idea how to get it. The thing is, here's how it went. Exactly. It was, at first, they announced, like, see Crime over there. I'm not gonna battle her right now. Let's kind of go play. Anyway. And so, like, they're like, hey, you can get the grounds from the bookstore. I'm like, cool. How do I do that? Because when I looked that up on the website, it said my bookstore was closed, like the nearest one to me. Like all the bookstores were closed. And I was like, wait, how do I get the cap gown? And I looked to my mom, because I am fucking horrible with talking to people. She said like, oh, we'll just, we'll just call them and be like, hey, what do we do? So we called them up, we're like, hey, how exactly do we get the gowns and cap and gown? And they're like, oh, well, you gotta buy it from your bookstore. It's like, yes, but the problem is the bookstore is closed. And she goes, what? And I was like, yeah, we had to explain it to her. It's just like, we had to explain it like, yeah, like it also is closed. I'm like, hold on. And I guess she kind of puts this on hold. And my guess is like she must have like had to like go to the website herself and see. And she saw like, oh shit, yeah, they're also closed. So then when she calls back, it's like, hey, listen, so yeah, the bookstores are closed, so we can't do this, but just go to Amazon, just buy a cap and gown, as long as like it's black or whatever. I think it was black. I think it was wearing black. I think it was wearing, or it was blue. I'm not sure. It was kind of a blur that day a little bit. So then, oh, my friend just tapped his account. Tomato, what they be hunting for? I'm not hunting for anything. I'm just literally completing the Pokedex and just talk about where I've been. Maybe also talk about RTX while drinking some gamer subs, gamer fight. Because we're gonna need the energy, because it's gonna be a 3-hour stream, of course, like always. But yeah, no. But no, so yeah. So I was like, oh, okay, I guess. But I think I remember what the gown. Well, it's funny though, was like, like how I found this out was apparently the little tassels actually mean something. And what I got means like I got a document apparently. I was like, oh, this is awkward. But then I was like, oh, I don't think anyone paid attention. Thankfully, no one did. But there was still this part of me that was very like, wow, I can't believe you got your document. And here it's like, yeah. Totally. Honestly, I'm just kind of running around because the other thing, as you saw, is I had to get dust bowls from like the area over there. The problem was it's all the way over there, and it has to be till nighttime. And I could just sleep it off. I'm like, I also have to take care of Pebble up here, up here. So I might as well just kind of do a little wandering here, see if I can find anything. Anyway, oh well, so let me go ahead and just, excuse me, sorry. Let me just move my mic a little bit closer so you can better hear me, better understand me. Oh my god! There. Yeah, there we go. Anyway. And of course, we eventually started planning like, okay, what are we gonna do for graduation? Now let me add, I am an adult. I am 21 years old. And I decided, hey, where should we go for your dinner or whatever to celebrate that you graduate? I was like, Dave and Buster's. Because like, it was pretty much like the adult version of a Chuck E. Cheese in a way. You can go there and not be judged. Like, I'm celebrating graduation, so I'm gonna go there. Never underestimate the pairs and parasect. Yeah, I know. It's not that I wasn't not underestimating, it's like I just forgot about them for a moment. So anyway, so then when there's a hunk over there. Anyway, so I was actually going to like the actual graduation. So here's the thing about me and my college experience of community colleges. I started in 2019. Seriously, they're the most aggressive Pokemon in the game. Yes, I know. So there's like, I started in 2019, attending it in fall 2019, but then came spring 2020, and well, I've been online since then. I was gonna do physical for one class, but like, sadly, I came back from Disney World. Though I wasn't, sick, I did not want to miss that chance of this being like, ah, shoot, I don't want to, come back with the carrying it around. Okay, I just need Dusclops, I don't need you. So. Oh, shit. Okay, I'll show you the Pokedex in a second. Can we just deal with this? Let's see. Oh, bam! First try. How you like that? Yeah, so let's see. Here's what I got so far. We got the Obsidian Fields completed, Crimson Mainlands complete. I just gotta do Cobalt, Coronet, and Alabaster Islands. But I bet you with each one is gonna complete it more. I should probably just go ahead and do some battling here while I'm here. Anyway, so here's the thing about me and my experiences with that. See, when you're online, you kind of don't make friends out there. So imagine my surprise when actually, no, not even my surprise. When I go down to like the stadium, little, pretty much like the HEB Center, whatever thing. Pretty much like the place where you go to, like, hey, this is where you watch the sports events or whatever, right? So you can catch it now, but like getting it. Okay, but yes, I know, I caught it. So first round is I go down and which by the way, I didn't actually go to the hassle of my graduation because there's only one problem. One, it was on the same day of the graduation, and two, it would take me, it was at like a certain time, and it would take me 30 minutes to get there and 10 minutes to get back, get ready fully. So I was like, I really don't want to do that. Not like I don't want to do it, it's more like that I can't do that and not do the other thing that I had to do for the day. So I had to skip it. So yeah, I had to skip it. So I go down to the actual thing, and the place is crowded, and I mean crowded. I forgot, like, oh yeah, but this isn't, high school with like there still was a lot back then, but like, in high school, it was organized. It was like, you had a destined chair, you had a destined spot, whatever. So then what happened was, after that, after signing, I had to sign it, and they gave me a card with a number on it. Now they tried to organize us in numbers. I forgot the exact number it was, but I was in the thousands, I think. 1,000, like 1,100 or whatever. And the problem with this was that, well, they tried to put us in a line, and at first it worked because it had like those little strap velvet things. Like, oh yeah, look, you just gotta lift it up and like you'll get in line. You know what I mean? Like the things they put like to organize lines, like their bank, whatever. I don't know what they're called. But the problem with that was they only had one, like a few set of those, and like they tried to set it up, But because of how like little they had, they were like very just like at the front, but then that was it. The rest of it, you're on your own. You had to figure out where you had to go. And it was an absolute like crowded mess. Like we had to be like, hey, I'm 1,200. Who are you? I'm 1,100. What the fuck am I doing back here? So I was like, ah, shit. We finished. So like we had to kind of figure out like, okay, what do we do? So we just kind of like went along whatever. And I was worried like, oh no, is this gonna mess up like the line order or whatever? Then I realized no, it does not matter because we were not doing alphabetical order. We were just going like, here. We give like, because we were given like a card with a name and number on it, and like the person who was like giving out the award, the pretty sure it was the dean, would be like, oh, walk, like walk, or like Quandingle. Quandingle here. And look back, yeah. But honestly, it was kind of awkward because I didn't know anyone there. Like, I legit did not know anyone. So I was just like, sitting next to like these two random people. And I tried to do like, you know, not really small talk, but I was like, yeah, this is gonna take a long time. And I was like, yep. Yeah. Yeah. And I was like, ah, great. And I was like, now here's the thing, how my high school did it too. We had it by rows of chairs. Well, actually, no, not just rows of chairs. Like, you know, it's always like that row of chairs. There's a whole section of chairs. Then we had that little spaceway for walking through it, I think. Then another row of chairs. You get the point. Well, I was like that too, but the thing is, I mistook it is that I thought it was, sure there's that space in between, but they all count as a singular row, so it was like, oh yeah, we just gotta, you know, here you go, just, hold on, let me check something. How would I see you do, let's do one more water pulse, and then we'll do 2 more boosts, okay. Anyway. So then what happens pretty much is like, after that happened, but then I was like, oh yeah, we'll finally get up to my row. And it happened. I got my thing, and I was like, yeah, I got my thing, now we're almost done, because like, I was like nearing the end. Except I was wrong. How it worked was this. It was my section, row, and then when mine ended with my row, it ended with, alright, now the other section, from that back all the way up to the front. I was like, huh, this thing a little longer than expected. And I actually had to text my mom because she was there, of course. And I was like, hey, so where exactly are we? Because here's another thing, of course, I'm short. I can't see easily over people. And she sent me this photo, I was like, wait, are we doing this by section? I mean, not by sections, like section rows and not like the entire row altogether? And he's like, yep. And I explained to like a lot of people in my row, or like people who already got their awards, or you know, the reward holder, because they actually had to mail it to us. They had to actually, they're trying to like leave early, but saying, oh, I gotta go back. They're just trying to leave early in general. I was like, if only I was that smart. If only I was that smart. But no, instead I ended up waiting through just so I can catch a balloon. Because also like I had this, that's kind of weird. I was just nervous. I didn't want to be like, I want to leave, and just be like, that's gonna be awkward. They'd be like, hey, what are you doing trying to leave? Like nothing. Like nothing. Meh. So okay, real quick. By the way, for anyone who's watching right now, can you guys hear me? I want to make sure. Just make sure, you know, like, I'm not talking and then they'll be like, oh, you're actually missing your audio. It's like, shit. Well, fuck. Also, I'm messing with my volume here, so it's not blowing out my eardrums, and I'm actually blowing out your eardrums. So anyway, what happens to it just then... Eventually it ends. And okay, so to recount, like, who was there? It was my ma, my dad, my stepmom, my aunt, on my stepmom's side. So my step aunt, but like I still call her aunt because you know why would I specifically separate them? But then my aunt from my mom's side, my uncle and my cousins. I think nearly all of them were there except for yeah, all of them were there. Like all my cousins. I think. Yes, it was all of them. Okay, let me check. See, did I do that? Okay, let's see, what did I do with you? Number's caught. Okay, so I just gotta go up there and catch it. Let's go and catch one more. So then what happens was periods like after that, like we got in the car, I took some photos. Oh, first took photos, then we left. Now originally what my aunt was like thinking about, like, oh, we should go to that restaurant over there, like eat. And like, no, because one, I'm tired. Because like, unlike with my high school one, like I actually had people say like, oh man, like it's great being with you guys, whatever. I actually had teachers I talked to and like hung out with that were there, so like, I'm gonna miss y'all. But then, like, with this one, it's like, I didn't know anyone personally. Like, I emailed some teachers, but even then, I never knew their faces sometimes. Actually, no, sometimes I do. I don't even know if they were even there. Who knows? Or they even knew. So, it was like, I was, like, tired at this point. I was, like, it's like this energy of, like, I was not, like, really feeling drained. I was just, like, well, now what? Well, now what do I do? Let's do that one. So I fell behind him. Ooh. He's gonna get out. Anyway, so that was pretty much and of course, by the time we actually drove by it, we saw that it was like full. So clearly, a lot of people else had my aunt's idea. So I was like, let's just go back to your hotel. We'll order up some burgers from this local burger joint, right? So of course that happens. Yeah, have some more food. I'm watching it. More food. No. More food. No. Back strike it. There you go, right like that. Like that. Yeah. I'm going to give you this large candy real quick. Because I just want, like, you know... Sorry. Level you up real quick. So anyway... And by the time we get back to the hotel, the order of food is due DoorDash. And I lay down on the bed, I'm like, and I pass out. I pass out until apparently the food got there. Like, when the food, like... straight up, like, arrived in the lobby, I woke up. And I think I know why I woke me up. It's not because if I like, oh, I must have passed out, but it's because like my phone. Okay, me and my mom not really share account, but more like she has her own DoorDash. I have my own DoorDash account, but whenever she got like a new card, whatever, it's like, oh yeah, we got a free DoorDash pass. It's like the only problem was like, oh, we can, you have to use that card though. So I was like, oh shit, I guess like. So like, I guess I'll give it to your account, and I'll just use your account whenever I want order things. Alright, cool, whatever. Okay, I was like, alright, cool, thank you. No, whatever. So of course, I'm getting like the by notifications like your order was picked up, your order's being paid, your order's here. So I must have woken up by the last one. And from what I'm described from my mom's point of view, it's apparently like I literally lay down and passed out. until the food got there. In which when I grabbed my own burger and my fries and ate it. Like I was like, it was sort of just like, oh nom. And like, oh, so good, nom nom nom. Like, yeah, cool. So yeah, that's what happened. I grabbed my food. Then when we were done like eating and everyone was eating, everyone was tired, I was like, alright, let's go home. I went back home and just fell asleep after that. Yeah, something like that. So yeah. Yeah, that was my graduation. I mean, yeah, we went to Dame Bus, of course, and I had fun, but like, that was like, there was nothing too eventful that happened there. I just kind of, that happened. So yeah, that's what happened. Like, I just straight up just passed out. But you might be saying, well, that can't be it. What else did you do in between the days since your last stream and this stream? Well, my good sir, you are right. That was not the last thing I did. Because, okay, a lot of things actually happened in those 3 weeks in between that. Bam, look at that, look at that. Look at all that data I collected. And that didn't do shit, though, for my Pokedex. I mean, technically it did. So let's see, we gotta do Mantike. Okay, what do we gotta do here? Emma's caught. No, there's a small specimen was caught, and it was you evolve. If I don't know how to find the small. Alright, so we're gonna go around the water and just find them. I want to see my Pokemon. So I'm pulling on in there. And we'll throw Dusknoir in there. She's a big lady. She's a big lady. Yeah, let's make it later. Anyway. So then what happened was pretty much that. After that happened, that whole shebang happened. I went out of town twice. First time was just to go visit my stepmom and dad in my hometown and hang out with my friends. And that was fun. So it was just funny to talk about like how. So I was pretty much like me and my friends, we decided to play Mario Kart. Actually, the first round was this. Plan was I was supposed to come by for a weekend, for a week. Spend time like a week or so there, and then I go back home like the Sunday. God dang, I don't know how to get like the same word around again. So anyway, what happens is then like switch rounds, then I was like, I go. So I go down. But the problem was pretty much like they're actually going up to like a river that during that time, so I was like, ah shoot. But then like we come up with the idea of this. I was like, oh, I know, why don't you just kinda why don't you come down and you can watch the dog for a couple days instead of having like my aunt or whatever watch him. And you get to stay in there until Wednesday and that's when we'll come back. And then you can spend the rest of the time with us. Like, you know what? Alright, cool. And so I decided to spend Sunday with my friends. Like I called them up like, hey guys, come by, I'll order up some pizza. And we just, you know, fuck around. And so we did. We first played like a Mario Party. And then we played, I forgot what we played. I think it was Mario Party, Jackbox. We also watched some things, I think. And so what happens like, I chose Rosalina just because I played my girl Rosalina anytime I play Mario Party. Or any Mario game really. Holy shit. Where'd it go? Where'd that thing go? Okay, I forgot how hard this was. Anyway. And my friend, like, sees this like that, it's like, and she just goes, she has a lot of food porn. And I go, what? Like, she just brought that up, but like, out of nowhere, just like, I was like, what? It's like, yeah. I mean, the thing is, here's another thing that, like, I can't know. Yeah, because guess what? I know what she means. And I'm just like, I mean, you're not wrong. That kind of came out of nowhere. And, like, while like, we were playing the game, I actually got curious. I actually straight up, like, pulled up my phone and Googled up, like, what was going on, and then that, and I was like, oh my gosh, she has, like, the most results for it. Not only, like, the most results for it, but she's really the one who has it. I'm like, huh, I never really noticed that trend. Like, yeah, like, a lot of them had it. But, like, I never noticed, like, oh, yeah, it's mostly Rosalina. Huh. So, yeah, that happened, and then eventually, I think of that, I went to go visit my cousins who went to go watch me watch my graduation. Just hang out with them. Spend a little bit of time with them. Just cuz. Then finally came the big thing that I was waiting for 3 years. 3 years. And what was that, you may ask? Why none other than RTX. For those who do not know what RTX is exactly, don't worry, I'm gonna explain it to you real quick. RTX is pretty much like that convention I go to where like a lot of Rooster Teeth fans and Rooster Teeth themselves, it's a convention by Rooster Teeth. They like to talk like the things that they make. Achievement Hunter, Funhouse, Ruby, Red vs. Blue, all that stuff. Now the thing is, the reason why I said why I was doing that for 3 years, it's not because like I couldn't be able to go. Well actually no, it was that. But it was because everyone couldn't go. Because you know, last one was like in 2019. And that's when funny enough I moved to moved to the city where it takes place at. Moved in during the same day of it. I'm not saying they were more at the same time. I was like, yeah, you know, I'll move in. So I we moved in, spent the time there. We spent the time there. Then like moved in, and then like eventually we went to the convention, had fun, made a lot of friends. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, I can't wait for 2020. Yeah, we might play that. And I was like, oh man, 2022? Maybe 2021? No. 20, yeah, 2022, yeah. And God, it felt good to be back at RTX. Talk to like with more, talking with like Ruby, with other fans, talk about cosplay, all that kind of stuff. And I actually like made like a sort of diary of sorts to remember like everything that happened, because a lot has happened. So first of all, let's talk about my cosplay schedule I had. My cosplay schedule, if you don't know what that is, it's pretty much just, you know, like what's my plan cosplay. Like what day is my day of work? First day, I wore my Volume 7 cosplay. Just, you know, the pretty much that's a cosplay I was working on for a while. Like ever since like Volume 7 came out, I was like, I'm working on it. And so when the time finally came, I was able to finally debut it. And it felt good. A lot of people liked it actually. And I'm proud of that. Day 2 was my butler review, because that night it would be the rave and I was going to be in an outfit, I was going to be dancing. I was like, I didn't want to get too sweaty, so I was like, I wore that. Then finally with the last day, I went with my Volume 1 garnet design. Which I was going to the Gentleman Ruby. Because my main cosplay right now has been Gentleman Rubies. Continue. You know, so I was then like, I pretty much, so yeah, I went in cosplay, and a lot of people like my cosplay actually, and I actually got like a lot of follow. I made a follow a lot of people, actually became mutual with some people, doing like a cosplay I happen to follow, being Kiz's cosplay, you should check her out. She actually has, she also streams too. I think it's also Kiz's cosplay, or no, her actual Twitch handle I think is Excellent Kisses, so please don't follow her. She's really nice. So, okay, so I wrote it down. I'm gonna try to read it because my Discord's also going crazy, so like, you might hear a little bit of vibration, so here's what it is. Day one, I put one my Garnet cosplay and I debuted it. It was like, I felt proud of it. The first thing I went to was the Ruby Camp. And like, it was cool to hear the news. They announced a lot of different things. Like, for one, they announced like, oh yeah, we're working on a movie with DC. We're making a movie cross Justice League movie, like, because they made a comic about that, like how like, oh, what if the Justice League was in the Ruby universe? And it was like, oh, cool, and they made a movie about that. I'm like, shit, that's gonna be cool. But I guess one thing that's gotta make me wonder mostly about that movie though is gonna be who's gonna be playing the Justice League in the movie. But we'll go on more a little discussion about that later, a little bit later. But for now, let's keep going with day one. But after that, I was like, after that, I went into, as I was like leaving the panel, I saw my friend, Erica Airy, or Pat, she's known as on the Discord, Mama. I ran into her and I was like, oh shit. I was like, Mom, and she's like, oh, Pika. And we kind of hugged and we decided to hang out on the floor for a while. And the floor was a little, I wouldn't say empty. It was like not that full like last time. But I think it's almost because like, I think my head to say like how, because like the last few years have been kind of been like, you know, like, oh yeah, we're gonna do it digitally online or whatever. So like a lot of people might have been like, oh yeah, we'll go to it, and then like, wait, I don't know if we should go because we don't know if like there's gonna be like a rise in COVID or whatever. You know, that kind of situation. But no, as we're walking around, we run into Abby, aka AG Non-Touch, or how I call her, Duck Mom. I realized I've been just mostly been jumping around. I'm sorry. I should be actually trying to catch Pokemon. I'm sorry. Anyway. And she was hanging out with Aaron Zek, the voice actress for Blake Belladonna, and I was like, oh my god. And although she had the courage, my friend, to actually kind of call to me like, oh hey guys, and it's like, and I was like, hi. And AG Non-Such, who, let me add, since I last saw her, she actually started doing like actual work with Blue Steve a bit. Like she's been making art for them. She's been actually made a shirt for them. She's made album art for them. And it's like so crazy. She's been doing a lot. And I'm so proud of her. Wait, let me also make sure I tweeted that out on my account. Oh yes, I have. I was afraid of like, did I tweet that out on another account? Anyway, so that was pretty much then is just okay, wait, let me see what I gotta do for you. Okay, Scott. Do you know any do you know how many times I gotta do it with you? Okay, you gotta do, let's do it to 3 times with you. So I just gotta find some Pokemon. Anyway, so what happened pretty much then was like, was that I was. And so yeah, no, like she has been AG Non-Such has been doing a lot of things since I saw it, and she looks at me and she's like, oh, my son! She actually remembered me. I was like, look, she remembered me? It's like, you actually remember me, oh my god. Like, it's not like I was like expensive, but like who are you? Ugh. It's more like that. It's like I was afraid of being like hi, and like oh you're. It's hard to explain exactly. Like I don't want to be like that person. Like, do you remember me? Do you remember me? And you know, like I don't want to be like that. I just want to be like hello. And she hugs me like how have you been? Like oh I've been doing good. You know, checking on each other. Eventually she had to go off with him. Hugged her. We got selfies. Like like I said, I was really happy that she actually remembered me. Shush. After that, I eventually ran into Casey, aka I think she's Mango. She's a pretty that famous Ruby cosplayer, like the one like if you look at the RTX ads, you'll see her next to Axe and Kisses. Not saying like she's not famous on her own, but like I'm trying because I think she's Mangalo cosplay, but also for a while I knew it as Lembenek and Mangalo cosplay, and whatever. I ran into her. She was super nice, and we actually complimented each other on our cosplays. We were both Volume 7s. Although she was the smarter one, and she wore the one without the sleeves, while I was one that was a button up. So, and let me add, we're in Texas, and it's hot as hell for cosplay. So I was like, I wasn't sweating too much, but I was like very sweaty. So yeah, obviously I was like, like dang, you were smart. Like, dang, you're smart. You actually you actually able to take off your sleeves. Well, I can't. I got a photo of the shoes. But I think my favorite part had to be like, I was like walking around the floor. Like, it's pretty much like how the conventions at AC's, how was it ACC? At also convention center is like this. It's like, there's obviously that main floor, but then you go out and like there's like that little lobby area of sorts. You can walk around that. Usually like people walk around and hang out there to like take a break. And so what happened was then, like I see Kisses, because she was in her Nikki cosplay from Camp, and she was like doing a quick little photo shoot with her friend, with a group. I was like, oh yeah, like, oh I'll wait to say hi. But then she sees me and she calls me out. She's like, hey guy. I was like, no, hey. She's like, oh hey. I was like, oh hey. She like goes over, hugs me, we get a photo together, and she's like, I'm like, glad to see y'all. And I said, and of course I actually got to talk to the other people who were hanging out there. One of which is another Twitch streamer. Let me go ahead and check to see who she is. Not because I forgot her, not because I forgot her name. Actually, maybe a little yes, but that's also because it's been like quite a while, and I'm still like a little bit of it's been so while since I last talked to her. Misha Lee. She was really nice, and she's also a Twitch streamer, so please go check her out at Foxman's Fun. This is gonna be a kind of a shout out stream, I guess, at this point. She was super nice, and I was glad to talk to her. We're now mutuals, and hopefully we can talk more. I think also another funny thing I forgot to mention was that day one also was a week. Okay, Spirit parked in like the parking lot. Like it was like a whole setup, you know what I mean? And she went and we parked, and like I know it's like, oh, we parked a Tesla, and I was like, that's a cool Tesla. Cause it's Austin, and of course there's gonna be Teslas here. And I was like, yeah, that's so cool. And I'm like, and then we see who comes out of it, and it's like Gus. Because I forgot, like, I remember, like, oh shit, that's why, like, he talks like how, like, there's been like a lot of stories where he talks about, like, he owns a Tesla, and how, like, that's kind of gotten funny situations in him. And so what happens pretty much is we see Gus, I'm like, oh shit, it's Gus. And we don't bother him though, we don't ask him anything, we just like, look, we let him, do his thing. Get to his own thing, whatever. I'm like, oh my god, there's the Gus, oh my god. Oh my god, we're going to Gus, oh my god. Well, no, we didn't want to, but we parked across from that, was like crazy on its own. Then eventually I went to the Ruby PJ party, which like we just got to hang out with like the other people of cosplayers. We got to relax, take a break. I mostly use that as a chance to kind of not only rest up, but also kind of like, you know, talk to people, talk to my friends. But after that, I went back on the floor. I talked to a lot of people, including Bubbly Wallflow and her husband, Trident Cosplay. Super nice people. And I found it crazy that she actually like not like, knew who I was. Now let's kind of go back to the village real quick and see if we can probably find shiny Pokemon. Or if any outbreaks been going on. Oh, okay, we're going back to the... Ah, fuck, my foot's asleep. Foot's asleep. Oh no, my foot's asleep. Ah! Excuse me a second. Okay, I think I'm done. Foot's now longer asleep, I think. Oh yeah, I forgot. How do I evolve a Basculin? Try to find it. Hey, shut up. Let's go with you. So anyway, what happens then was pretty much so yeah, that was a but you know, Bubbly Waffle, I know her mostly for her Noah cosplay, and I know Trident cosplay for actually quite a lot of different cosplays. He does Spider-Man, he does not Trident, I almost said Trident. He does, of course, with that name Trident, he also did Neptune. He also does Ren every now and then too, because you know, Noah and Ren, that makes sense. Oh, I should also, like I said, I should fight. Gotta Google up real quick, like, hey, how do I evolve, a Basculin? Because I never really learned. Like, I found Basculin's evolution cool, but I was like, I didn't add him to my team. Let's see, Basculin, what else was he? What the fuck? Okay, so apparently his ability, how to evolve him, is pretty much is... Yeah, I have to do 294 damage in recoil, but without fading. Oh boy, that's gonna be fun. Okay, so then what happens pretty much then... I'm gonna need a pen just to write down, like, make sure I don't kill myself. Let's see where it's at. Okay. Let's grab something. But I need to kind of do math. I need to do math with swords. Okay, I found a pen. There we go. Because I need to write down, like, how much damage am I gonna do to myself? Yeah, 179. 179. 144. It's gotta be. I'm sorry, I gotta do math. Well, I'm talking about my story at RTX. 179 minus 144. That's 35 out of 294. God dang. So I just gotta keep doing this without, you know, dying. Wait, what if I do stronger attacks? Anyway. I do strong style, how much more damage is that gonna do to me? I got 144, 87. How much is that damage? Okay, that's how math works, right? I don't know how math works. 57 plus 57, that's equals 92. So we're at like, that's lonely. Also, while we have the chance, go ahead and just heal you up while we're at it. So the plan is just to do strong attacks. So that way. See where crash strong style. That way it'll do a lot of damage. Okay, so now it's at a constant 57. Right, clean 149. So we just gotta keep doing strong styles. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, so then what happens was the next day I kind of woke up early because I wanted to go to the death panel, and Ma had to go to I think oh it was I think it was annual pass panel or festival panel. Not sure exactly which one it was. So I'm doing math real quick. 1, 2, 5. Yeah, okay, it's another 57, so plus 149. We're at 206 damage. Oh wait, I should probably also check to see how he moves. No, not checking, not change roofs. Let's not change roofs. Let's do check summary. You got like 2 more wave crashes than you. Anyway, so yeah. However, I decided to kind of skip on the death battle panel because I was like, well, I don't like. They've been announcing like, it's gonna be fighting someone that's from Warframe. And I was like, well, I don't think I know that. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh, shit. That was like 65. From like to 135. That was not a lot. So I think we gotta go ahead and give you this max potion. And keep going. But of course, because like there was gonna be a hangout, like a meetup with like kisses and the others, so I was like, you know, I'll just kind of skip on it, cause you know what. But so instead, I decided to kind of hang out on the floor. For a while, I went to the RT store to hang out, see if I can buy anything. Holy, that's a big cat. Can you? No, it's not. Let's this one. She is stupidly strong. Actually, not even if she's stupidly strong. Like, I bet you she'll probably fucking tank that hit. It will probably tank that hit before I can even like kill it. Also, I realized that this is actually one of the few Pokemon games where actually I can make it fun. I didn't realize that. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and just kinda go ahead and go heal. Go heal, let's go heal. Okay, so pretty much the whole plan is pretty much just kind of keep doing this strategy, just like finding Pokemon, smacking with a way crash, heal, and that shit. Anyway, so that was pretty much then. But while I'm hanging out on the floor, I run into Jordan and Eric. Eric is pretty much the guy kind of in charge of Tyrannosaurus, I think. I'm not exactly sure. Pretty much I like him stuff because he's actually kind of funny. What? And Jordan is the guy in charge of animation. And they were super nice. Then I went to Ashley Bowling. She's another kind of cosplayer I follow. She's not exactly as big as the other two, but I follow because honestly, she was like the first cosplayer I met at RTX. Like, I think I still legit remember her being like a Ruby cosplayer who was... The bridge I was in line for the Ruby panel, and I was watching Ruby on my phone, and she peeked over. She kind of peeked over a little bit, I think, and she started watching with me. And she was a Ruby Kingdom Hearts cosplayer. And I thought, and I still remember, and I kept seeing it often, so I was like, Oh, here we go. Wait, let me go and just check something real quick. I think it's probably good enough. Plus, I'm gonna evolve it anyway, so, let's go ahead and scratch my ear real quick. Okay, so I'll go ahead and just get some energy with me. Game is up, not sponsored. It is white. Why is it white? She was, anyway, you know, Ashley Bowling, she's super nice. She's also a Kamen Rider fan. And hopefully I could meet her with her. She did say, like, hey, you should probably try, you know, DM me and stuff like that. And I was like, I could. And I haven't yet. Because I'm a mess. I'm afraid of coming off as being like, hey, please do something. So it's my whole goal of ITX, besides just, you know, hanging out and just being other cosplayers, was also to switch. I can meet more people in the Austin area and make friends. Because I realized as the pandemic like started like lightening up, I was like, oh yeah, cool. I realized like, oh man, so many cool things I can do, but then I realized I have no friends here. Like, well shit, now what do I do? So I kinda had to figure out like, what the fuck am I gonna do now? So you know, yeah. And eventually I found like, oh cool. So pretty much, yeah, I was trying to make a lot of friends at RDX. But anyway, originally I went to the Stairway of Fortuna for the meetup. But then eventually I saw on Discord that she announced like, oh yeah, I'm actually at the Hilton because the cosplay contest entry took a little bit longer than expected. So I was like at the opposite end of where I should be. Oh shit, he's dead. She's dead. So now, I finally... So I had to kind of speed walk all the way over there. From like, the Fortuna to Hilton. Because I had to get there before 12:30 because there was also the on-the-spot panel I had to get to. So when I got there, everyone was like, you know, waiting for me actually. Like, they're actually like, here's Pika. I'm like, hey guys, I made it, I'm sorry. I did not see, like, you know, the messages that say like, oh yeah, we're over here now. That's fine, and I think one of the favorites of IDX had to be the fact that I got Princess lifted by kisses, because before that she asked me like, hey, how much do you weigh? I was like, like around 120-ish at best. At best, why? I was like, why? And they are, you know. Oh, chill the fuck out. So, you know, I eventually end up, like, going... She did look at me, and I actually recorded that on my TikTok, which, by the way, if you noticed, my Twitch is pretty much kind of been... What's the right word for this? Redone. Kind of. I pretty much added actual art to it, so it's not, like, just, like, a blank, like, screen, like... But even my stream offline screen is, like, you know, actually says something. Actually has a little art on there, so just being like, this person's offline. It's like, nah, I actually drew something for it. As for my banner, that was actually guessing. Can't see the credit. That was drawn by my friend Captain Tago, or Tago Draws. He drew it. He drew my Sona, and I decided to have kind of put it up there on the banner. And of course, I showed it off to him, and he's like, oh man, that looks cool. I should be like, hey, it's okay if I can use this, right? Because I kind of don't understand sometimes how commission art works. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use this. Just because I commission credit him. I put it on the band. Like, hey, this is drawn by him, not me. Don't give me that credit. Not give me that credit. You understand me? I'm not the one who has that gold art style. It's him, not me. So yeah, sure. So yeah, what was I saying? But you know, yeah. If you notice that one actually linked to my socials now, including my Insta, or actually no, I think it was not my Insta. I linked my TikTok because it actually links my Insta too, and that was so fun. So you know, I recorded the whole thing of being deadlifted by my friend, Kisses, and that was pretty great. And after getting a photo together and grabbing some free stuff that she was offering out, I ran back to the convention center, which, by the way, is not too far away. It was really connected, but it's like, nonetheless, I started running back so I can get back on time for on the spot. And I made it just in time. And while I was there, actually, I ran into a lot of Genshin Impact cosplayers, which that surprised me. I think it shouldn't surprise you too much, because, like, besides Rooster Teeth stuff, you also see, like, gaming cosplay, because that's the whole point of also kind of Ruby / I'm not Ruby, RTX. He's like, it's also about gaming. So yeah, like, I saw a lot of those cosplays, like, huh. That's random, but okay. But yeah, it was so cool, I actually told my friend. Special friend. Wink wink, knock knock. About it. And she was like, oh man, you're lucky. I was like, yeah, I know. But I did tell them about her. I was like, yeah, like, I'm like, oh yeah, my special girlfriend. Later. We'll talk about that later. My friend. Special friend. Very special friend. Like, she plays Genshin more than I do, and she gets the better rolls than I do. I'm jealous of her sometimes. She gets better rolls than me. It's a little fear. Anyway. Man, then eventually I ran into 89 Suns again. Hugged her, and I was like, oh, hey, how you doing? She's like, you know, I'm doing good. And like I said, I think that was actually, actually, never mind. I think that was actually the real time I actually got the cup with it, because she was kind of busy. Because she was walking with Aaron. And while I was there, she actually drew me on an iPad, and I thought that was cool. She didn't tell me, like, oh, that's not a big deal, I'm just drawing. I was like, yeah, you know, but it's always cool to kind of see someone, like, an artist that you follow, like, draw. Like, kind of what I'm first. Oh my gosh, she's drawing. She's doing magic things. She's drawing on the Phoenix tab. She drew me, and she added my little peach fuzz. Actually, no, not even peach fuzz. Like, I can probably grow a mustache, but I just never try it. I'm not a fan of having facial hair too much. And I was like, that's nice. Anyway, after that happened, after, like, you know, walking around the floor for a bit, I decided to kind of chill out back at Hilton, just to take a break. Oh yeah, of course. Obviously, went to the IT podcast. Yeah, that was fun. And then after that, I eventually ended up going. I actually ended up after everything that happened, I eventually ended up going to the IT pod. No, after I went to IT podcast. Then after that, and hang out on the floor. Then went into Abby, aka my duck mom. I ended up kind of chilling out. Ended up chilling out on the comm floor. Actually, not ended up at the comm floor. I ended up chilling out like at the Hilton, because that's where the rave was going. I wanted to go to actually the Recreo panel, but sadly I couldn't go it. But funny enough, while I was kind of chilling out there, the Recreo crew actually passed by where I was sitting at. I was like, huh. That's so weird, just like seeing him there. Like seeing him in real life. And it's funny because I heard him coming down the hallway, because Curtis has a very loud voice. I was like, oh, switch. Okay, whatever. Okay, first let's actually go ahead and just grab my Vulpix real quick and wall view. Oh, look, there she is. A he? I don't know why, I assume that Vulpix is always a girl. It looks like a feminine one to me. It doesn't mean you cannot be feminine in a guy. That does not mean what I meant. I meant that pretty much, I don't know why, when I've always saw Vulpix, especially as a kid, I always thought like, that's a girl. That's a girl Pokemon. Now let's go and involve you because you're pretty much completed already. Let's go ahead and start your thing. So yeah, I showed up at the Hilton, just wait for the wave. Eventually I got in there and it was fun. I got to dance. You know, what's funny about that too is like they were playing like, it's pretty much won by D.A. Junk, aka Jack, and also Chad, who does the voice of Boomstick. So because of that, they had like while like there was like a party, they had two giant, like, you know, projecting screens, whatever, and they played. They didn't play but pretty much they played like random clips of like death battles. So while you're dancing out, like, yeah, we're dancing, we're partying, you see fucking Yoda being killed by Mickey Mouse. Or no, Mickey Mouse being, I forgot which one it was. I think it was Yoda being killed by Mickey Mouse, I think. I'm not sure, but it was funny just to see like Mickey Mouse and Yoda fighting on the big screen while you're dancing out, partying. I got some cool stuff from that. I got like a glowing toy thing. Like a little clip-on thing and the boomstick hat. So I got a free hat out of that. And after like some dancing sometimes, I decided to go downstairs to the lobby and hang out with my friend. Erica again. We decided, I played with like another group of people that were there too. Okay, wait, let me also check and see, what do you need me to do? Defeat with water moves. So you use Fire Blast, okay. Do you have Fire Blast on you? You do not have Fire Blast, what the fuck? Well, I mean, at least I have you in the Pokedex, so I can, let me see, where can I find you? Device down. Where is this distortion? Ah, there it is. So anyway, well, I'm trying to. We decided to play random card games that they had there. I don't know if they owned it or they just happened to be there. First game we played was Muffin Time. That was a fun game. I didn't win that one, at least, sadly. I did have fun playing Muffin Time. It's a fun game. It's a game where pretty much it's literally just kind of like, you can throw down as many cards you want until you get Muffin Time or something. I forgot exactly how you win it. It was fun, nonetheless. I had fun. Especially with a lot of random things that happened. I think the point was like pretty much I was supposed to have like 10 cards in my hand. I think. But anyway, then we played $1 Million, but the whole point of that game is pretty much, it's kind of like pretty much like, hey, like someone throws in like a card saying $1,000,000, but if you do this, blank happens every time you do this. And it's like, and I threw it down and I won that one actually. I felt proud of that one. Figuring out my game of subs. Still. Anyway. It was fun. But as I was going home that night, I was feeling sad. Because next day was the last day of RTX. God, did it hurt. And I actually wrote down on day 3 last day. Today was the last day. It really did hurt to leave the convention center. It began kind of rough because I had bad morning breath that day. And it was like kind of hard to clean because like my mouth like tasted off and I nearly kind of threw up. It was gross. So it was like the bit I was like legit trying to clean my I was trying to brush my teeth and it was like it was so like off tasting that I was like no, couldn't do it. Actually no, I did do it honestly, but I was like no, that was a challenge. Anyway, because I had to wake we had to wake up early because we had to go because I had to go to the Good Morning from Hell Sunday service panel. While my mom went to go watch another Annual Pass panel. My panel was fun. Apparently, actually, no, it was absolutely fun. I'm not gonna say apparently, but my mom kind of wished that she went to that one instead because like there's nothing wrong with the Annual Pass one, but it sounds like it was real fun for ours. And she kind of also had the thought like, oh, it's recorded, right? It's like no, it's not, because like it just wasn't recorded. It's like, oh, so yeah, like you missed out on it. Oh, that was close. Okay. There's a lot of car lining here. What the hell's going on with that? Anyway, yeah. That was a fun panel. It had Blaine, Chris as, you know, obviously, you know, Clayton and Chris. Then, but while that was fun to watch, because Barbara shows up as Gambo, another character from Good Morning from Hell. Previous Gambo. Okay, so real quick, if you don't know what Good Morning from Hell is, don't worry, I'll explain it to you. Because you know, it's been a while. Because like they had a season / series finale recently a while back, so it was like they ended it, but not like on the bad note like we're ending it because like it's not getting a lot of views. More like actually no, we got like to 100 episodes and I think like you know it's a good point to stop and take a break a moment. But so it's like okay, so it's great to see them up again. But you know, there's also like the whole point is like they interview people who come down to hell. And one of them has became this weird like little monster, so it's a little fish that looks like a Goomba. He's pretty much like a fan favorite character. Mostly because like how much Clayton didn't like him. He's like, Gambo, great. There's also Amado guy who's actually on the spot panel who he's mostly a guy from Funhouse, but so this is my first time I actually see him like on the spot and Good from Hell. And he was funny. I actually like it. He was actually really funny. He played an angel, and then there was also and brother Brian, another guy who was actually on the RT podcast panel. He was also funny. He played like a pastor of sorts. Towards the center. And it was funny. It was actually real fun. I loved it. It was like really like improv. Like there was like no script or anything. Totally there was a script, like they're trying to like how does church work exactly? It's like, oh, like, you know, you gotta do this and you gotta do this. And of course it took everything like too little, like, hey, how about the blood of Chris? Like, yeah, don't mean the blood of Christ. Like, no, it's the blood of Chris. And it's like, and he drank blood. And of course also John was there too. Yeah, it's John. He's always there. But, oh yeah, I was trying to mention the on-the-spot panel was absolutely funny. I loved it. Makes me really miss on the spot so much. But anyway, after that, I just took as much time as I could just hang out on the floor, get as many photos, talk to many cosplayers as I can. I think actually one cool cosplayer I met was a guy, he's on my Instagram. His name is The Big Chef Cosplay. He's a cool dude. Go follow him, please. He's on Insta. So anyway, so yeah, he's a really cool dude. I have a lot of people. In fact, I have this whole little here. I have a little baggie full of business cards here, including a lot of cosplayers. I still gotta do like a whole Instagram post of like day 1, day 2, and 3, and all of the cosplayers I've met. Still gotta do that. Also for all the people I saw in there. I also gotta figure out who was who. Because I took a lot of photos, like over like 200. So that was fun. So yeah, talked to a lot of people. Tried to get as many photos as I could. And hang out with Erica for one last time before she left. Before we kind of said bye, I was like, I'll see you later. Actually, no, I said goodbye to her like the night before. Just in case, you know, I was like, hey, just in case, you know, I don't see you. I'll see you again. But then eventually I decided to hang out with Kisses on the floor for a bit. You know, just follow her around in her little group. It was nice to hang out with her. Just kind of like, you know, take a moment to just... Like, yeah, she was really nice, and I was like, hey, thanks for letting me, you know, let me follow around. I was like, yeah, no, I know, it's no problem. And she was like really, you know, nice. She's absolutely great. Please go follow her. She's a great cosplayer. She's a great streamer. Please go follow her. Although, granted, she hasn't been streaming for a while, but that's because, you know, business stuff. Great point in life stuff. So you cannot be mad at people about that. Speaking of which, by the way, she's also actually the reason why I got into more of Gamer Subs, because she's got like a deal on all of them. And I've been using her discount code often. Also because like her sale like announces like, hey, guess what, we're getting this, we're getting and that's the design. By the way, Paulina. Yeah. There it is. Here's the wild 9 tails. I'll get over there. I'll get over there. Yeah, there you go. So, you know. But, you know, it was really great to hang out with her, and I said, hey, you know, just because I don't get to see you again either, it's great seeing you, it's great to hang out with you, because, you know, we live in the same, since we, you know, live in the same city. Hopefully we get to, you know, if you ever see me, just say hi, you know, outside of the con, whatever, say hi. It's honestly not that hard to notice me. Shit, I did not mean to do that, I did not mean to do that, I did not mean to do that. No, I did not mean to do that, I did not mean to do that. Just gonna whatever. Get in the ball. Yeah, there we go, caught it. See, what's the date on that one now at this point? That was gonna fire blast at least, so there you go. And it's like very low tied of mine, Jesus. Anyway. So yeah, eventually I went to actually have that, you know, hang out on the floor. There's actually another thing I decided to go to. And it was cards against team cards. Because I was like kind of scrolling out for like the weeks before the RTX, on the RTX to see like, hey, what can you do? Like, what should I do on Sonic? Because I know like that's the day that I'm gonna try to spin. There's not gonna be that many panels. I was like, I'm curious to see anyway, like, hey, what's gonna be going on? And one of them was called a community channel called Doom Against Project. What is it? We're gonna be Cards Against Humanity? And that's kind of what piqued my interest a bit more. Like, I like Cards Against Humanity, especially like whenever like people playing it, because like shit can happen really. And I saw it, like, oh, that actually wasn't present as that. Oh, although I added it to my schedule and watched it. It was a small panel, as not many people want, but it was a fun watch nonetheless, because like it was fun watching it. The thing about it just felt nice. It felt like a nice break, and also it was like fun to like, you know, just like not have like a panel room full of like a million, like hundreds of people. Like, you know, just like a handful at best, like 20 at best. Not including, yeah, the panelists themselves. Out of that, I spent the rest of the time on the floor, just, you know, getting more photos, buying things from like vendors, including, I bought a lot of stuff actually. I bought like a Ruby bag, a Ruby little cosplay pouch bag for my cosplay. I bought some VTuber stuff from like an artist. I bought prints. Whole lot of stuff really. Now that I think about it, like a lot. God dang. But I really want to support the artist at Artist Alley, because, you know, it has been, because, you know, they come out here and I gotta know if, like, heck, actually I think one of the person that actually went, I saw there was actually Blackberry Cosplay, I think was her name. I knew her because she actually goes to the she actually went to the conventions in my home city. So I found that crazy, like, hey, wait a minute, I have a guy. You went to my home city's conventions. And I thought that was just funny. It was like, that's crazy. Anywho. But eventually, after enough time, we just had to go. We left. Well, no, actually, we didn't leave. We just kind of hung around the floor for a little bit, walked around. See, like, hey, what can we do here? Well, walked around the floor a bit, and eventually it was time to go. Everyone was saying, like, we were leaving the comm floor. It was like, thinking about it actually makes me sad. It does actually make me sad. Oh my god. I'm gonna cry, but like, I'm getting emotional thinking about it. But it just felt so sad because, like, we've been waiting for this event for like 2 to 3 years, and it felt so good to come back. See the people that I not only see the people I watch, but also see the people who also enjoy watching this kind of stuff with me. I'm gonna miss. Like, here's actually how I eventually like ended it. My little notes here. I ended it with this. I'm gonna miss people who I met who don't live in the same area as me, and I miss the feeling of being in a place where I could be comfortable and talk about the things I love. But can't wait for RTX 2023 in July of 2023. A lot of people I met, I probably either watching this, maybe they started following me on Instagram, Twitter. If you're watching this, and I want y'all to know, I'm glad I got to meet y'all and talk with y'all. And honestly, you guys are the reason why I love RTX so much. It's because I got to hang out with people that I know like the things I like. Just being able to see people again felt nice. Hey, I got a little emotional right there. Nothing wrong with that, but like, it just feels weird getting a little emotional right there. I guess before I forgot to mention in my notes here. But actually, I did run into one more person before I left. I ran into Oh my god, what's that name? Kara, the voice actress for Weiss. I got a quick selfie with her before I left. I didn't get an autograph because like I already had an autograph. I was like, I didn't want it away. Oh my god, I almost forgot to mention another group of people I ran into. I also ran into Eddie Rivers, who's now currently in charge of the writing of Ruby and a lot of this stuff. He was super nice. I told him like, hey man, you're doing a great job, working on all this stuff. Like it's gotta be hard work, I bet. But nonetheless, it was great to see you, working on it. And I also ran into, after that, I ran into Elizabeth Maxwell, voice actress for Winter. But I know for a lot of different other voices. Belial from Seven Mortal Sins, Midnight from Midnight from My Hero Academia, and I think one more. Oh yeah, and Say from Persona 5. Wait, question. I forgot to freaking. The reason why I went over there was to heal and last recover PP. Recover PP. So yeah, no. So yeah, that was RTX 2022 for me. It was really crazy to come back there after so long. And I miss it still. I miss it still to this day. I started following more people on cosplay. In fact, like I said, I saw this little baggie. I gotta open up soon and see who I'm following and not following, and eventually tag them. And be like, hey, this person's cool. I saw a lot of different guys, including like even an outhouse one, which that surprised me. But yeah, no. So then after that, I've been really not doing much else. I should have been streaming more often, but I just got busy. I wanted to clean up I wanted to kind of get my shit together. And if you don't know, I actually was, since I graduated, I'm planning to go back to, as because I graduated with my associates, it's not mean I'm done with schooling yet. I actually plan to transfer to another school in nearby my city. Not too far, like 30 minutes out. So I can get my official big thing there. It's like be a big grown adult with a big degree. And so what happened was pretty much this, yep. But right now I decided like, hey, you know what, I should probably take a break. Because I've been like doing school, summer, then school again. So I decided like, you know what, I'll go ahead and take the fall semester off for now and do the spring semester. And that's what happened. I decided to do the spring semester. So I'm going to do spring semesters, and I said to take the fall semester to either A, get a job of books and streaming, and as a C, I focus on streaming. Because pretty much I want to get back in the groove of this. I want to get back into streaming. I want to focus on my craft. Things like that. I don't know if I mentioned this other thing that else happened recently in life. But, well, my grandma passed away. She was my stepmom's mom, but nonetheless, she was still my grandma. I'm gonna say that really tore me up, actually, not gonna lie. And the reason why I don't know if I mentioned it, but nonetheless it happened. And it actually happened before my spring break. I think I may have mentioned before them, but if I did not, then I'll go ahead and talk about it now real quick. So apparently I went, so apparently it was like literally the, I'm not really sure how to talk about this. What we were talking about actually. No, I was not going to do with him. So apparently when I'm just like that happy, see, that's maybe it could have been another reason, like, started like losing a little of my energy. But I was sad. Granted, I lost my grandfather like back in 2020, I think. But I think the reason why my grandma was hurt the most, because like with my grandpa, he was not really around too often. Like anytime I go by my grandma's house, like he could be there and cannot be. Okay, real quick. My grandpa was my dad's dad, and my grandma, I'm talking about who I call Momo. Momo. She's my stepmom's mom. This just again to clarify. And so, what happened was just my dad's dad was not around often. So like when he was gone, I was absolutely so sad. I cried still. But like, it was not. It's hard to explain exactly. Not saying like, you know, like, oh, he's like, you know, less valuable than my mom. Like, no, it's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying pretty much is just like, it was just kind of like he wasn't around that often. So like, well, I do still feel his presence is gone. Like there's like clearly a difference a little bit of like, well, because my mom was, I knew where she always was. She was never like away or anything. Like anytime I go visit, like I always be like, hey, you gotta go see Mom and Popo. I'm like, alright, cool, yeah, I go see him. You know, I'm obviously I moved away, so of course they want to know what the heck I've been doing. So yeah, whenever she passed away, I felt it like it was, she was gone. It really kind of messed me up a little bit. Not messed me up a lot. I don't know what I'm saying. But it's like, it happened, and I'm so sad every day. Like I still like, it still kind of hurts. So yeah, a lot of stuff's been happening, but I'm back, and I want to get back to it. I want to stream. I want to post more videos. I want to make sure that you guys are still entertained and know that I'm still here. Then here to make you smile with my videos, whether because of my own comedy, of me actually being funny, or me just being stupid, and me being down. So, but also if you know you want to see more of my stuff that I just game like my actual art, you can go to my Twitter, post art here and there. I also do TikTok. I mostly do like, you know, the art videos, like we like just use the audio, you know, how TikTok works, of course. So like, yeah, hopefully you guys will stick around with me. And of course, like I said, you know, I also got my YouTube where if you don't want to watch my streams live and you just want to skim through these videos for some reason, well, kind of go to my YouTube and I'll be uploading my streams, my recorded streams there. And I also I might do some pre-recorded videos. Like how I might do like I'm planning to still do I still gotta finish off No More Heroes, gotta finish that last boss fight, and then the thing is I don't know if that's whether it'll be in stream or that's gonna be like a quick hour video at best. Here's another thing I kinda want to talk about. I also want to talk about Sana Sugimo's. She's a VTuber who started like last year and she recently graduated. Man, it's not the same sadness as I felt with fucking my own grandma's death, of course. But I decided to watch the graduation stream, even though I didn't watch it that much. I was subscribed to it, but I watched it a lot. I think one thing that piqued my interest was the fact that her art was done by the guy who does Nobugana's art for a fake Grand Order. And I don't know why, but like, despite like not being around often on Twitch streams, I see things like these funny moments of her. Like this whole video is actually very emotional. I actually kind of cried actually while watching the video. I was like, oh my god. Okay. Like, why am I getting so emotional over this? Basically, the fact like it was like she actually felt like sad to kind of go, but you know, life kind of gets in the way sometimes. I do know that. So we just Sana's eternal, everybody. Know that Sana's eternal. Thankfully, the videos are still up. Like, they're not gonna do anything like, oh, Shin's gone, we gotta delete the channel. Nah, we'll just kind of keep it there. But just kind of felt sad, just, you know. Especially like when you watch videos beforehand, like where, like right before she's about to leave, like a month, like they're like, oh yeah, look, we got chibi models, and they realize like, oh wait, we gotta graduate, and it's just like really sad. Like they're like, God, we're gonna miss you. Of course, gonna miss him. And of course, I know they probably still talk to each other constantly still. They probably maybe still play video games offline, like, you know, they don't always be streaming. But nonetheless, it's like crazy to think about like how she started like a year ago and she just, you know, has to graduate. Like maybe there's been like other YouTubers that have been graduated. But it's interesting to think about something like this, like real quick. With Sana's, it was like I was actually around for like her debut and like her graduation, like oh crazy. Rushia's was a sad one because like Rushia was a kind of a sad one because like hold on, I'm gonna kind of get some drinking because my throat's getting a little dry here. And probably this isn't helping, but whatever. This is, you know, Zushi and Kiryu Coco video. The thing is, they were around before I even got into like Hololive. So I was like, I was still sad, of course, but it's just like, you know, it didn't hit as hard as Sonics. Does it feel weird being upset about like a YouTuber like leaving, especially like one like that? Like sure, there's like I think another good example has to like maybe Provise, like he left, like he stopped doing a bridging and YouTube and anything altogether because like he has a family now. Provise, what WDF, he did Codeman, he did a lot of things actually. I think mostly a lot of people know him for Codeman though. That, you know, the why are you buying clothes at the superstore kind of guy. That's the guy. And so what had so much is like what I'm thinking of is like he did like one last video and then he was done. Well, I may have felt like sad to be like watching this video like, oh man, this is the last video, but like it didn't feel like, you know, overly emotional. Like, you didn't feel like, oh, this is the last video. But with Sana, it's like it was a live stream. Like she actually said goodbye. It was like so. God, I'm getting sad. I'm getting sad now. I should not be getting sad. I'm supposed to be funny. Really? So yeah, like, I don't know why, it just feels weird thinking about that, like all the sad stuff that's happening. But no, let's not talk about that. You know what we should be talking about? We should be talking about Pokemon, especially Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I'm excited for those games, actually. I'm really excited. That's actually, I think, might have been one reason that kind of got me back into streaming, too, because I was like, oh shit, I want to stream this game. It looks fun. But I realized, oh shit, I got like a little bit of a library to finish. I gotta finish this, I gotta finish Brilliant Diamond, then I gotta finish Normal Heroes, start Normal Heroes 2. Which, granted, is like, I got 3 months. I totally got time, but it's like, I just, you know, don't want to risk it. I like there's another chance of like me kind of stopping. And whatever. This is meant to be kind of a casual stream. Technically, there's still story events I still have to do here. But it all kind of depends on the Pokedex. So I'm like, shit, I just gotta finish this. So, yeah, this is meant to be like, you know, just like a stream where I just talk. Talk and, you know, talk about the shit I've been doing, catching up. But I'm not just, you know, talking on a blank screen. Nope, yeah, you're watching me catch Pokemon while I do the same thing. Ooh. Wait, really? That's it? It's mostly Pokemon. Like, oh, this is how many call. Like, this is like nothing special. We gotta catch them. Nothing rude. Nothing rude. Oh my god, how did you not get caught? Quickly into the cave, into the cave. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. I graduated, went to RTX, had fun on RTX again. And at the same time, I'm sad because I had to leave RTX. You know how it goes with conventions. It goes to a sad and leave it. You got to hang out with so many people like that you like to talk to, like cosplayers, the people you watch, like voice actors and shit like that. I think these why RTX felt like so hard to leave because like it was one I've been waiting for. Like I moved here doing the one, and I was like, man, I can't wait to go back next year because I'll be living here. And like, you know, I don't worry about hotel or whatever. I just go. Things happen, so like when you finally come back, it felt like so surreal to be back. I can't wait for 2023. So yeah. Let's see what time it is. I might end stream like 20 minutes instead of doing a 3-hour stream planned. We'll see because like I think kind of what I have things to say. And because it's meant to be just a catch stream, might stream tomorrow, or maybe I'll stream on Monday. Who knows? I think I might stream on Monday, perhaps. Maybe. It's mostly just kind of do get back to let you guys know, like, hey, I'm still here, still alive. I say that because they're talking about my team. But also, I just want to make sure that y'all know that I'm okay. How did I put the fuck out of there? Give me the ball. Give me the ball. I almost thought it was shiny. Seacon 4, call that being spotted. Hey, can you evolve yet? Let's get it to the highest one and see what you can do. So anyway, yeah, that was Arceus been happening since then. Man, making new friends. Humble one on, so like that. Oh yeah, also Scott, I was supposed to be talking about Scott and Violet. So I'm clearly excited for that game, mostly because for one, it looks like it's taking a little bit of the style of this game. And maybe that's the reason why they made this game, because I just felt like, oh, we just want to make a game, so just, you know, hold you off until the next game. Because, you know, you could have just made Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl and just be like, there you go. Bye. But no, instead like, you know what, let's make Legends Arceus as kind of not only like, you know, give them a game that like is different, but also kind of give them like a taste of like what's going to be good in the next game. Of course, yeah, if you can guess what I'm getting Scarlet because one, it's red, very close red. Oh, how do you put 2 and 2 together there? But also because the Professor Sada, baby girl Sada. Shoosh. Oh fuck, I'm looking at that. Shoosh. Oof, no, that's not too loud, so let's move the mic like it looks good. Shoosh. She is fine. She is fine as heck. She's that Amazonian cave. She's an Amazonian cave woman. Want that. Want that much. But also because I also love the design of that legendary there. So the fact he runs on his all fours. By the way, is it weird? Random question. Is it weird that I constantly headcanon like a lot of my trainers and all the characters who are supposed to be the same age as this character of mine? As like the same age as me. You know what I mean? Like, so it's not like the, oh man, look at this poor adult bringing up this kid. It's like, no, we're all the same age. But you're still kicking his ass. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna kick his ass anyway. I'm gonna kick his ass anyway, whatever, that's the point. And I like to imagine like this new place, pretty much a whole like place is gonna be taking place in a school, and I'm just gonna headcanon as like that's a college. You know, that's my headcanon. Like that's not. If you want to be an adult, that's college. That's gonna be a fancy college. That's it. Hold on, wait, what? Hold on, I realized. Are you telling me I just been having to catch them? I didn't have to actually like complete the tax entries? Is that what I'm being told right now? I even realize now, like, yeah, I could just literally just do all this extra shit later. Cause look, it looks like it says like, oh, complete the couple limits, and I realized, shit, I did that. Cause look, it says like, look, I didn't do it all, but it still has all those red check marks there, so it's like, alright, so I guess the next thing we're doing is going at Highlands, right? If anything, I can do is to get things off screen, just cause I want to do it, just good completionist. But yeah, no, Scarlet looks fun. Of course, my start is going to be Spaghetto, but I'm going to probably, if possible, use Pokemon Home so I can get the other two starters. Actually, no one knows this. So I can get the other two starters. So I can just have a complete deck already. Oh look, there's... God. Who knows that? Anyway, I should probably... Wait, where am I going? Where am I going? What am I doing? But yeah, no, if you got... But yeah, hopefully if you guys are watching this and you see like, oh... Should I... Nah... Ooh, wait. Wait, what's a shiny Gilglar looks like? What's a shiny Gilglar looks like? It's blue. Nah, I'll be good. Oh, I had to say I had about that. Anyway. But yeah, no, I'm probably gonna name this Spaghetto Mary Jane. You can guess why I'm doing that. But also, if not, maybe I can also name it like something clever with that one. Oh, wait. If not, if I'm not gonna name it MJ, I'm probably gonna name it something else like Isabella Cato. Because, like, it's clearly supposed to be in Spain. And I'm like, oh, wait, it's Spain. And it's a cat. Seems like I'm probably evolving to Puss in Boots. Probably. So I'm like, I'm probably gonna name you Puss in Boots. So let's see, what am I missing here from the... I think, let's see, besides that... Okay, I think all we need to do is just grab Voltorb. Let's see, we gotta go to... I think it's a Grass Electric, right? Yeah, I could just honestly just do this instead. I'm a fucking idiot. Let's go ahead and just grab, where's my experience communities? Let's go and grab one of these. How do I evolve you? Gotta use a Thunderstone. Okay, what do you evolve at, Voltoy? What do you evolve at? I want to know. Voltoy. Evolution, what do you evolve at? Level 30, but wait. Hold on. When do you evolve? Oh my god, it's... I'm an idiot. Okay. So it's not that stone, it's actually this stone over here, the leaf stone. I'm an idiot. So anyway, back to what I was saying. But yeah, no, I absolutely like both designs. As always, of course, like always, I think it's the dual pack. So I'm getting both Scarlet and Violet. So the thing, like, the best difference is, I'll probably do what I did last time, just like play all the way up through until I get to that part. Like, oh, there's a gym leader there. I'll play that part through. And I'll play that part through. It's like how I did with like what's the name, Alistair and Melanie. By the way, best Pokemon if you ask my opinion. And I'm not just saying that because she's sick. But also yes, because she's thick. Okay, so I'm realizing now, like, oh shit, I just literally had to catch them. I just thought I had actually had to complete the Dex page. I feel a little silly just thinking like, oh man, I've been not really wasting time. Like, I've been like, ah shit, I'm pushing this off. Maybe tomorrow I will stream just so I can get all the stuff here done. Ooh. Ooh, shit. I don't know which one to go to. I want to... No, yeah, let's do Shiny Piplup up. You want Shiny Piplup, baby? Alright, so we're gonna take a quick little detour. So we're gonna play a little longer. Maybe... Pretty much after the outbreak, I'll probably end it there. Or actually, no, wait. I'll complete the out... Let's go and check the Icelands real quick. Let's see... A lot of these Pokemon seem to be caught, except... Except Riolu. I think that's it. That's it. All I'm missing is Riolu. So yeah, maybe we might do a little look around for Riolu, and if I don't find it immediately where it should be, hey girl, how you doing? Expect you. Look at that. Go. You're fine. Anyway. So yeah, this is gonna be the funniest screen realization of just like, wait, I could have been just catching them and just, that's it. And I had to play that whole Dex page. So now I feel silly. I feel silly. But like, not knowing that. You have a lot of Pokeballs. You ready? Okay, of course not. I forgot I don't have anything. Anyway. So let's see. Maybe, yeah, maybe we'll train tomorrow and do like the last of the content here, including like the battles and shit like that. And we should be good to go. Almost got one on the way. Let's see right here. Oh, no. Okay, so why no shinies here? Hold still. Did not catch any shinies there. So anyway, let's see, a little other things. Like, I like Penny's design. I like Penny's design from that dude. Honestly, a lot of designs in the game also pretty interesting. Yeah, no shinies. Okay, we're gonna return to village. We'll play until maybe 2:30, 2 hours and a half. 2 hours and a half in. Alright, let's go up where's Riolu, because I know he's probably in the Alistair, obviously from that list. But how do I find him exactly? Like, where do I find him? It says here he's at the hot springs. Okay, so we gotta go to the hot springs, baby. I want hot springs. Who is it now? Oh, how convenient. Wait. I've actually recently learned that if you should probably save before you go in on a shiny hunt. Okay, so first let's go ahead and obviously take care of the, the shiny hunting. I'm going to buy some Pokeballs. I think I'll make some more. Alright, so let's see, where are they at? Of course, all the way up there. Shit. Anyway. But anyway, so pretty much, honestly, I just really like oh, Fido is absolutely another adorable Pokemon. I don't know if I'll add him to the team. Okay, so let's see. So my team consists of right now Spookytail, possibly Weeple, I think that's the name, and Quaxley. But I don't know if don't know if I got the rest of the team. Like, I might do like what I do with this team, in which it's a mix and match of like not only new Pokemon but also old Pokemon that I never got to use before. Like maybe if I think I saw Mukro in that opening, so I think I might do Mukro. Just, have it on my team. Careful if I get caught. Because I know the more they see me, it's going to be a challenge to actually fucking catch things at that point. Yeah. Oh boy, did you guys fucking hear about the Fortnite announcement? Like, hey guys, we're getting Dragon Ball soon. I'm like, what? But one thing I'm wondering though is like, who's are they gonna do with like? I suppose like there's like leaks that been like ran on saying, oh, we're gonna get ball. No shinies. Yeah, whatever. So anyway. So yeah, like, I think that's absolutely crazy back, huh? 49 Dragon Ball. Which was fun because, you know, like, you get to imagine fucking Goku and Vegeta with a gun, but I'm like, wait. But, you know, I was talking about the leaks, and then, like, I realized like, there's supposed to be a third character. Who's gonna be that third character? There's Goku, Vegeta, could be Broly, but then there's like that. So it's like it could be Enter 21, a female character. It's like I'm thinking the one that makes the most sense is Bulma, because I don't know if you guys watch the Dragon Ball anime, especially like the early anime. But before Bulma became like just mostly like, oh, I'm the inventor slash the mom of Trunks. She came out with the heat a lot. Like no joke, she would like I think like when she legit met Goku for the first time, she straight up just fucking started blasting. So it's like it's funny to say like, oh man, imagine if she was in Fortnite, like that makes the most sense. See him. See him. See him. Okay. I think you guys are not gonna run away from me, are you? You gotta fight me. Okay, we're good. Because you know, I might come up here. Oh, I might get a little hot here. Thanks guys for like, let me cool off here for a bit. Thanks guys. Anyway, so seeing how I'm not gonna find Riolu that easily and the shiny hunt did not go well. I think I'm probably gonna do a quick reset. Because let's see, I did save, hopefully. I did save right before Alice was. Let me go and check. Because I'm gonna go and try to shiny hunt somewhere else. Because I know I got a shiny Kirilla, but I'm like, I want a shiny else too. I want to raise a shiny from the ground up. But if it is good, then I'm gonna go ahead and just end the stream there. Cause yeah, I did all my updating I wanted to do. I'm letting you guys know also that my streaming schedule might be a little different. I'm still gonna try to do weekends, but I'll try to do weekday streams. Okay, then we're gonna check Pokedex. Yep, okay, we're good. We are all good to go. So let me go ahead and just do my quick little outro here. Wait, let's have my character face the camera. Thank you guys for watching the stream, and if you guys enjoyed, make sure to follow me here on Twitch. But if you're watching this here on, on YouTube, where I usually upload my videos, then go ahead and subscribe and hit that like button if you guys like this kind of content. I'm gonna try to upload some offline streams, videos, like I said, the No More Heroes video. And maybe try to do some catch up with Xenoverse too. Oh wait, actually wait, no. Let's hold off on the outro because actually I want to show you something funny. Okay, wait, real quick. First of all, I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Rush Duel. It's a fun little game. It's a different style of doing whatever. Now it's funny experience. Like at the end, I went up to the end game boss, and like the whole point is like he has this thing called Maximum Monster. It's like a strong monster, whatever. And what's really funny is like it's this big boss monster. It's like supposed to be like the scary. I was like, oh my god. Problem is though, he tried to gain through it to his deck, and as you see, he went through like 29 cards, 3 there, whatever. He went through his entire deck. And of course, I summoned my own Maximum Monster. It's like big attack. I raised his attack up to his highest. It's strong, and it clearly do enough damage. But then I noticed he has 0 cards in his deck. And I decided, you know what? Like, it was supposed to be this big, dramatic boss fight. I was like, oh, you got some of your own monster, and then you'll battle your own Maximum Monster, and they'll win the fight. Yeah! And I was like, you know what? No. I'm going to make him deck out. Actually, no, I didn't even make him deck out. He did that to himself. I was like, you know what? No. I'm going to win through a deck out. So, like, when he did, like, I lost in my deck, so I can no longer draw. I was like, I did it, and all my dear my friends. I can't thank him enough. And it's like, oh my god, you're clearly so much superior than me. It's like, dude, you fucked yourself over. I don't know why, I just want to talk about that real quick before I forgot about mentioning it real quick. Okay, now I can do the real outro. So we'll quickly repeat again. Thank you guys for watching my video if you are watching this on YouTube. But if you are not watching this on YouTube and you watch this live here on Twitch, make sure to follow me here on Twitch. And like, also, let's go back to YouTube quick. You guys, if you watch this on YouTube, go down in the description down below. There's a link to my Twitch. Follow me there so you guys watch me play live. And like I said, I'll try to begin uploading more content, like Dragon Ball Xenoverse content, because I got a lot of catch, especially on DLC. But no, I'll also try to stream on weekends, but also try to stream during the week. Try to do more stuff so I can catch up, finish a lot of the games I had on my up on my queue, kind of in a way, so I can pretty much kind of get through this all, so I can get ready for Scarlet and Violet. Game I'm really excited for. But like I said, thank you guys for watching. I keep repeating myself, I'm sorry. If you enjoyed, hit that like button and subscribe if you're watching YouTube. But if you're not and watch us on Twitch, follow me here and you guys will know whenever I go live. I hope you have a good day, good night, good morning, whatever time you watch this. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.